Hello, hello, Perfidious Pete here, back with more XCOM, The Long War. On our last mission, we sent out what was, I believe, our most ragged of ragtag teams to thwart a series of abductions that were taking place on top of the world-famous Thames River Hydroelectric Dam. Of course, the Thames River Hydro Dam, one of the most popular tourist attractions in London, so of course, a hotbed for alien abduction targets. The mission could have easily been pretty much an unmitigated disaster, as we had our first encounter with the cyber disk, but we were very lucky in that we happened to have Lance Corporal Shia LaBeouf there with the rest of our XCOM soldiers, and he was able to save the day. He used his extensive experience that he gained as Sam Witwicky, and triumphing over large robotic enemies which he should realistically have absolutely no chance of successfully combating, and he capitalized on that experience in order to bring the cyber disk down before it could do any damage at all to any of our troopers. Apparently he stole a page from the book of Michael Bay, and I suppose the moral of the story is that if you just star in enough Michael Bay films, eventually you gain the power to bend reality into some kind of alternate universe where it's just hyper explosions of victory. So, congratulations, Shia. And I think it goes without saying that henceforth you're pretty much going to be taking old Shia McBeef LaBeouf on pretty much every mission we can end. We also had a soldier who got a promotion. Amanda Bynes earned a promotion. We've already gotten her leveling taken care of. No other promotions, no other base maintenance or anything to do. There is, however, one item we do want to purchase. With the funds we got from our last mission, we are going
to arrive this morning, Commander.
Uh-huh.
We're always glad to have more help down here.
Yeah, and I'm always glad to send you more help there, Dr. Shan, because I'm hoping that eventually, if I send you enough guys, you'll stop being a complete waste of air, water, and food. Now, as I was saying, the reason I came down here, which was not to be interrupted and annoyed by Dr. Shen, but in fact to buy another scatter laser with the money that we earned on our last mission. We only have one, and there have been a couple situations where I really would have liked to have another one just for some scouts or engineers who have lower aims than I'm comfortable with. So we're going to go ahead and get this cooking. 11 days for one scatter laser, but you can build one big enough to put on an aircraft in only 5. Your build times are fucking unbelievably ridiculous, Dr. Shane. It makes no sense at all. It's not even that you're bad, because if you were consistently bad, at least you'd be predictable. You trouble me, sir. Alright, and with our order placed then with the lovely Dr. Shen, we'll go ahead and start scanning for our next mission. We would like to pick up an extra scientist, but we still haven't done a sectoid autopsy, and we need 10 corpses in order to do that. So we're going to have to pass there, South African General. Sorry. If it had a panic reduction somehow, like, tied into that, we might take it, but since it doesn't, you're kind of out of luck. It's good to see some of our soldiers coming back online there. We had to send the ragged ragtag team last time because pretty much everyone was either tired or hurt. Alright, we got some research there with Dr. Valen completed. Fantastic. We are now better against alien fighters, and that's good. Our air program needs basically any shot in the arm it can get. Got about a sort of Frankie Muniz in the Malcolm in the Middle era of toughness working out. We'd like to see it bumped up to at least, say, a Francis level of offensive power. So let's go ahead and do radar analysis then. Although improved body armor is very tempting, as is experimental warfare. But radar analysis is only 4 days. We're going to go ahead and get that finished. And that will give our aircraft, then we'll have a bonus of every single type, against every single type of small and medium UFO. So get to work on Dr. Valen. Also, no comment from Dr. Valen. It's pretty unusual for you to remain silent. That's an oddity. I don't like anomalies, Dr. Valen. Normally you should say something to irritate me. Alright, back to scanning then. We'll leave the puzzle that is Dr. Valen to be jigsawed another day. Request from Europe expired. Request from Africa expired. Got an alloy belt finished for our shivs. Tons of our troopers coming back. That's fantastic. Good to see Reb Brown back on duty. The guy's an animal. And carry on. Oh, thanks for giving me those 2 alloys back. We were really concerned about that. We are absolutely going to take this 12 Illyrium, which we can't really use, for 180 credits. That's well over its gray market value, so No reason to say no to that. And we have a covert operation coming up in 1 day. I'm pretty sure we sent Madonna out as our covert operative. Let's just hope the 60-year-old Madonna didn't try to sex her way into the EXALT base, or that mission's going to come up busted real fast. I think she's long past the prime heyday when seducing her way into an enemy base was an effective stratagem. So, let's send our extraction squad. Alright, and this is actually one of the better EXALT missions where it's just defend a thing, as opposed to send 4 guys to try and kill every EXALT in the world. So we will have our full complement of troopers.
To seeing your progress.
Thanks, Optimus Prime. I look forward to seeing it too, and you would see it sooner if you'd stop interrupting me. There must be like some kind of sub-game going on in XCOM headquarters where they get points for interrupting the commander while he's speaking. It's some kind of like secret game that Dr. Shen and the Mysterious Man and Dr. Valen are all participating in. I think currently Central is probably winning, but if I find out that they're actually doing that, they're all fucking fired. So let's clear off our roster. Uncle Mel probably going to be leading the charge at any rate. We don't really need 2 snipers. Probably also going to take a shiv on this mission, I feel. I would like to take a rookie. We still need to capture a live UFO. We did make an attempt to do it, or a live UFO. Yeah, that would be nice. We actually need to capture a live alien still. We made a pretty reasonable attempt at it at our last mission. Got close, but dice didn't come up our way. So, still would like to get one on board, but no chance of that for an EXALT mission because there won't be any aliens to capture. And EXALT forces all cyanide pill if you try and tag them. So, Sean Penn looks fine, actually. His loadout is exactly the way we would have arranged it. And let's grab Uncle Mel Gibson. Now, I thought we changed Mel Gibson's... Did we not change Mel Gibson's name? He's been growling around the base lately, demanding that everyone call him Porter instead of Braveheart. Been doing these weird sort of film noir and voiceovers in a growly voice. I guess he decided he was back to fighting for freedom then, so, well, whatever, Mel. Call yourself whatever you want. You can call yourself Mel Gibson for as far as we care. You can call yourself Mel Tinfoil Hat Gibson. That's actually probably more appropriate. As long as your loadout's fine, we don't really care what you call yourself. And it looks solid. So no adjustments for Mel then. We're going to grab our best gunner. That's Paris Porno Hilton. Queen of amateur style video porn herself. And someone has the Gatling laser? Well, we're going to have to make that available. It is actually now against XCOM regulations for any trooper, any gunner at any rate, to go into battle without carrying the Shanae Jenkins Memorial Gatling Laser. The Memorial Gatling Laser is now standard equipment, and fines are actually levied against any soldier who attempts to go into battle without it. Not that Paris Hilton couldn't afford the fine. I'm sure she could with her mad hotel monies, but she's going to take it anyway. No point in wasting funds. You don't get to be rich and stay that way by squandering cash. A medic certainly wouldn't hurt. EXALT missions, it's not uncommon for some of our troopers and soldiers to get injured, so we are going to grab old Chris Brown. The surgeon is going on a mission, and if, everything goes to plan, it'll be the enemy that he's working over with his fists as opposed to a friendly. Loadout looks fine for old Doc Brown there. And since we have Doc Brown, normally we don't take Doc Brown unless we also take Rihanna, but I don't really want to double up on the sniper. I feel we've got the sniper action covered. Reb Brown is a madman, and Reb Brown will be going along on our mission. Alright, Reb, grab your scatter laser and get stuck in, buddy. You're a heartbreaking, life-taking, women-wooing machine. If only there had been more attractive, a more attractive crew of women for you to seduce on the southern sun, man, you'd have been rolling in pink, but, with the crew on board, you didn't really have a whole lot to work with there. Kind of felt bad for you. Let's grab an assault. Is T-Swizzle still in the hospital? Aw, come on, Tay. You gotta get out of the hospital, gal. You're our red-lipped angel of death. We need you out putting aliens in a hole. We need you on our team, not recuperating in the hospital. I guess maybe she was suffering from exhaustion from her latest tour. Or perhaps she just shook it a little bit too hard in her video Shake It, and something came loose. So I guess we'll have to make do. No Taylor Swift to be around dispensing death to her foes, but Matt Lauer will do in a pinch. Matt Lauer has an 83 aim. That's really high. I'd really like to actually give him... See, this is why we need another scatter laser right here. One for Reb Brown, and then also one for Matt Lauer. We're just going to leave Matt Lauer with the regular shotgun, I guess. And for our final unit, then, we could take an engineer. Would definitely be useful. But also a shiv would be quite useful. You know what, Matt Lauer? Maybe you're going to sit this one out. Nah, we're still taking Matt Lauer. The shiv can wait. Screw the shiv. We're just going to grab an engineer who looks promising. Now, Kesha is already tired. Like Jesse James also already tired. Ah, Kim K. Kim Kardashian is ready for action. And we've got some Hollywood power couple cross-pollination going here. It's Kim Kardashian and Chris Brown, which means we'll probably send Rihanna and Kanye West then on the next mission. This is going to cause some serious inter-barracks rivalries and jealousies. Things could go bad. There'll be divorce papers flying around the barracks like snowstorm and Christmas time. Alright, well, let's launch our mission then. While everyone is still happily wed before they have to start applying the litigation for divorce settlements. Save everyone some money. Maybe we get the mission in before things get too acrimonious.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
Yeah, let's get to China and save Madonna. A sentence that probably has never been before uttered.
We're heading into China for the next operation. EXALT has a cell working from inside their borders. Strike one will provide cover while our operative acquires the EXALT intelligence we're after.
Fantastic, Central. At least you knew what country we're going in and sort of correctly identified our landing zone. You're getting better. I mean, you're not good, but at least you're improving, so... I guess we'll have to tick that on your performance evaluation for the year. I mean, you got like a 0 last year, but this year we're going to give you like a 2, maybe.
Our operative was in position to transmit the data they'd acquired when EXALT forces moved into their AO. The encoder is currently shielding our transmitter's position.
Okay.
If EXALT manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost.
Yeah, no, the odd thing here is, Central,
updated.
we've actually done this before, so we sort of know what we're doing. This mission actually is one of the few EXALT missions where you have a pretty reasonable shot at doing both. So the encoder is secure, the transmitter... We should probably try and secure the transmitter. Are there any potential comm arrays for our operative to hack? Yes, there are. Alright. Find out where all those are. Those are enormously useful when you hack there's one, a comm array. It does prevent EXALT forces from shooting for a turn, so quite useful trick. And it looks like we've got one that's going to be fairly easy to get. So let's start moving in towards our transmitter and encoder. And we're going to send old Reb Brown in, leading the squad pack. Reb is fast and furious, both. And Uncle Mel, we're going to just drop into half cover. With his low profile ability, he should be fine there.
Roger that. Scanning.
I'm on the move.
Junkyard Kardashian's going to go looking for her wrestling compatriot, but probably going to come up short since I think that guy actually may be dead. We're going to do a dash with Sean Penn. We really want to get him into a decent firing position quickly, and we're also likewise going to dash with our gunner. Oh, oh, it's just Madonna is ready. Okay. Thought perhaps Sean Penn had popped a wave, but he did not. Paris Hilton doesn't even really have anywhere good to dash to. That's not a positive thing.
Double time.
Then again, I can easily understand why Paris Hilton doesn't know where she should stand, because that's probably a common thing for Paris Hilton to not know things. Where she should stand, who she is, what day it is. We can almost get our covert operative to... You know what? We're actually going to dash Madonna away from the transmitter. Or the encoder, rather. And get her prepared to hack EXALT so that we can prevent them from firing.
What was that sound?
Well, it was EXALT. What do you think it was?
Heading to that location.
That is one thing Reb Brown not known for. While he is a madman, a butchering machine, Reb Brown is, well, let's just say he's no rocket scientist. And there's our EXALT troopers. EXALT troopers actually did not spot us. We spotted them. So we're just going to overwatch Red Brown, and we will see. I'm guessing they'll probably move to infiltrate it on the transmitter. Yeah, looks like they're jumping through windows. And I'm fairly certain we can kill them out of there.
To hack the encoder. If we don't prevent them from gaining access, they're going to find the transmitter's coordinates.
Oh no, they're hacking the encoder. So does that mean they're sitting around drinking wine and dancing about like fruitily, like Hugh Jackman in Swordfish? Because if there's anything that knowing even a small amount about computers has taught me, it's that that's how one completes elaborate and complicated hacks, is by dancing and drinking wine. Now, let's see if we can get, let's do something a little tricky with Red Brown here. We're going to see if we can get Red Brown to destroy most of this cover with a grenade. How deep can he throw it in? Pretty darn deep. That's actually going to be a really good grenade. Let's go ahead and toss that, Reb.
Eat this!
Now, the drawback is it's going to leave basically no cover for any of our forces, but I'm not entirely sure they're going to need it. Paris Hilton has a flank shot. We do want to get one that's going to be a kill. And that should be a kill, so let's go ahead and take that. Can't miss shot, and one dead EXALT.
And gone.
And let's see what old No Angel Sean Penn can do. He has no shot, really? That's surprising.
Okay.
We'll move Penn slightly then. He has a flank shot there that will not garner a kill. And this shot will, so Sean Penn, he is a humanitarian, but these guys aren't exactly human anymore, so he has no compunction about putting them down. They're like a rabid dog. Comes to Sean Penn, he will put him down if he has to, although it saddens him deeply. We've got 87% or 100%. Let's just take the 100% flank shot. Might get a critical and score a kill. Nope, no critical. But I'm pretty sure Chris Brown can finish that gentleman off fairly easily. And we may throw a little bit of run and gun at this last guy. Seems like Matt Lauer should have a pretty good shot. Let's see if Chris Brown can get the kill on this last remaining
Heading to that location.
EXALT trooper first. And if he can, which odds are good, looks strong. Yeah, Chris Brown dropping him like one of his old managers. And Kim Kardashian, not really going to be able to contribute much here. So it is going to be up to Matt Lauer. We're going to have Matt Lauer run and gun for the kill.
Sprint and spray.
Or sprint and spray, as Matt Lauer
Roger,
says.
Dodger.
Oddly enough, sprint and spray is what Katie Couric's hairdressers do every morning while they're following her to the set. And that is a remarkably bad hit percentage for Matt Lauer. We were expecting something considerably better. So, some unfortunate output there from Lauer.
Headed there now.
We're going to bring Kardashian up, put her on Overwatch, and I am actually tempted to have Madonna go ahead and hack the terminal just to prevent EXALT from firing. Most likely that'll just get Matt Lauer grenaded, however. No, I don't want Madonna to fire her sawed-off shotgun at anything.
I'm on it, Commander.
We're going to have Madonna take cover
EXALT
next
has
to
a number
that.
of communications relays nearby. If our operative can get in
Yes,
close
oddly
to one
enough,
and use
Central,
the
we have,
encryption keys recovered with
we've
the
seen
enemy
and used
data,
them before.
They should be able to temporarily disable EXALT's comm systems.
And I forgot Matt Lauer had a regular shotgun as opposed to a laser shotgun, which explains both his low hit percentage and low damage. Well, let's see how this EXALT trooper reacts from his hiding place behind a laser board. Alright, looks like he's going to call in some reinforcements. And they are taking cover. We're not going to have much opportunity here to use any additional grenades. Kim Kardashian shooting wildly astray.
Damn it.
That wasn't even close, Kimmy.
We've got a wave of new signatures closing on Strike 1, Commander. Multiple hostiles inbound.
Okay, so we've got what appears to be 7 EXALT, so that's a total of 8 on the ground. Not exactly a comforting figure. This may be the turn where we go ahead and use our hack to prevent EXALT from firing. We're going to try and get Matt Lauer in a better position, but it doesn't really seem that there's a whole lot of better positions available. None of those EXALT guys is on Overwatch, so we're just going to move Matt Lauer up, have him go ahead and, well, you know what, does he get a better shot at anybody else? Not really. Alright, so we're just going to have him take his high percentage guaranteed kill shot then. Going. And this may be a job for Kim Kardashian. And by may be a job for Kim Kardashian, I mean this is... Well, it would be a job for Kim Kardashian if she was smart enough to step over a bench, but apparently she can only go around, so... It turned out to be not a job for Kim Kardashian. What can Eminem do? Or rather, Sean Penn. What do you got, Sean Penn? 30% or 65. Those are not strong odds, sir. We really need to get somebody up there to level that cover. Do we have anyone who can get up there and level that cover is the question. And the answer to that question is no. So what we're going to do then is we're just going to go balls out here, take a mad Red Brown style move.
Will do.
We're going to just take Red Brown, put him right up close to the enemy. And the reason we're going to do this is we're basically just trying to prevent them from throwing grenades. So if we have Red Brown up close and personal, it makes him far less likely to throw grenades.
That should throw him off.
Madonna's going to
It'll
hack
take
the terminal to
Exalt's
make
people
sure
some
that
time to get
EXALT
their
cannot fire.
communications back up and running.
And then she's going to start dashing towards the other terminal. And we will have Chris Brown advance to
Position
cover
confirmed.
here. And Chris Brown has 2 4 shots. We may save those. It's possible we may have Chris Brown overwatch. And we're going to actually advance Sean Penn as
Yes,
well.
Commander.
We would rather get 1 higher percentage shot than 2 65% shots. And of course, apparently XCOM the game is telling us that what we would like and what they're going to give us are 2 patently different things, and we can effectively suck it. So we'll just put Sean 7 damage into an EXALT trooper and call it a day. Kim Kardashian is going to live up to her name by dashing, just so she can get a grenade at the ready for the next opportunity to throw one. EXALT can't fire this turn, so we're in fine shape there. We're going to start working off some of those guys that are a little bit further back. Downtown shot for Mel Porter slash Braveheart slash... I don't remember what his name was. Slash Patriot in the Patriot, I guess. And Chris Brown, 53. Yeah, that's fine. Take the 53. That's okay. I'm comfortable with the miss. EXALT will not be firing this turn, so it
Not good.
hardly matters. We're going to go ahead and take a 73 with Paris Hilton. Spraying him down like the inside of a hotel room with DNA. And our EXALT troopers here are going to pop an array of reloads.
X-rays coming in from the sides.
They could throw a grenade, but Red Brown is up there being our effective grenade deterrent, doing a fine job as well. Oh, nope, still going to get a grenade. Going at Matt Lauer. We shouldn't have moved Kim Kardashian next to that bench. That was actually a foolish mistake right there. So Lauer and Kardashian were both injured by that grenade. Let's see what Kim Kardashian can provide them in return. Now, we can't hit the intelligence. But right there actually looks like a pretty solid grenade shot. It will not hit Red Brown. It's going to destroy basically all of the enemy's cover. Actually killed 2 of them. So, Kim Kardashian definitely getting the better end of the deal when it comes to the grenade trade-off. Let me come back to that. I would like to see... Am I going to be able to get a shot at that trooper with Red Brown? Oh, that's Matt Lauer. Even if he does, I'm not sure that's going to be able to kill that individual. Let's have Red Brown finish someone off. We got to get Reb to a little bit better position anyway.
Heading to that location.
So old Reb's going to take his flank shot, and that's going to be a dead EXALT trooper. Blam. Killed him so hard he blew a door open. Reb doesn't mess around. When Reb puts you down, you stay down. A lot of that rhymed. We're going to bring Matt Lauer up then, as opposed to having him go after that heavy weapons trooper that's outside. We're just going to have him waste that EXALT trooper there in the office building. We do have plenty of available firepower to put on that guy. Mel Gibson's going to contribute, and I believe Paris Hilton can probably also get a shot at him as well. As can Eminem, or rather, keep calling him Eminem. Sean Penn and Eminem really don't look anything alike, but our troopers sort of look a little bit similar. They have the same, apparently they have the same barber, same haircut. Keeps confusing me. So that's a kill then for No Angel Sean Penn.
Kill confirmed.
And again, his heart is racked with grief at harming another human being, but those are the breaks.
On the move.
And we're actually going to move Paris Hilton up into a little better firing position.
Heading out.
And she's going to hunker down. Actually, we should have had her reload. Chris Brown's just going to reload. And we should have some more EXALT kicking in. Yeah, it looks like they're coming in the back.
Out there.
We have one EXALT trooper moving into the building and radioing for backup, I guess. Gonna be close combat specialist here from Matt Lauer. Well, it should be more like close combat certifiedist. I don't know, it's not even a word, but with a shot like that, I would hardly say he could be qualified as a specialist, since the guy was about 1.5 feet away and he blew a hole in a wall 20 feet behind him. To me, it's more like a close combat generalist. That was the word I'm looking for, generalist. So Chris Brown gonna take a shot. A good shot. Critical damage. We could get a kill from Madonna. So let's just have Reb Brown take his shot. That's a kill.
He's down. Dead in the water here.
And Reb Brown is out of ammunition. Madonna has no targets. Are you shitting me? There's a guy right in front of her. She has him flanked. How could she possibly not hit him? That's complete and utter nonsense. So Madonna's going to move to there, I suppose. Can she hit him now? No. Why not? This makes absolutely no sense. The guy is like 1.5 feet away from her. Can someone else kill that guy? No. Kim Kardashian can take a shot at him. As can Sean Penn. Also Paris Hilton. We're going to have Paris Hilton take the shot. She has no other opportunity to fire.
Got him.
And mysteriously, he's dead, despite the fact that Madonna was literally almost point blank and still didn't have a shot. There's no explaining there.
Moving out.
We're going to move her around and get ready to hack against EXALT for the next turn. Matt Lauer's going to take just a little bit different position and reload. Mel Gibson also going to reload. Mel Gibson's in a fine position with his squad side ability. He's going to be able to pretty much wipe the map.
That's affirmative.
I'm going to bring Kim K, and Kim K has a shot at what? A very, very bad shot. You know what? We're going to take it anyway. And it's a critical, and it applied holo targeting. So, let's see if we can get Sean Penn in a position to contribute to finish it off. We cannot. Sean Penn will then overwatch, and when this guy comes through the window or door, he can put him down. Or you can just wait while the alien puts some nice medical salve on himself. That's a solid decision from the alien trooper. Paris Hilton can see an enemy, but is too far away. But Mel Gibson should have a shot. He absolutely does. This will be likely a kill if it connects. And I say if it connects jokingly, because seriously, when is the last time Mel Gibson missed anything? Mel Gibson does not miss. MK is going to wipe out this heavy weaponry. Blap.
I'm out of firepower over here.
Put him down like he was a fake Gucci bag as opposed to the real thing. Also, Kim Kardashian, an expert when it comes to spotting knockoffs. That's the like second skill on her resume. She's really good at it.
Stepping off.
And just going to be Overwatch then for Lauer. It looks like we've pretty well kicked the doors down on these EXALT troopers. We're just going to have Madonna go ahead and go into Overwatch. Chris Brown, we are going to move just a tiddly bit.
Heading there now.
Going to bring him up and have him take cover behind this newspaper rack, go into Overwatch. Mostly just so that if anybody gets hurt, Chris Brown can lend volume of fire there. And he's actually going to get an Overwatch shot, nicely delivered. Chris Brown asking these EXALT forces if they will fight for his love, and the answer is yes. And then Chris Brown replies with the second chorus of that song saying, "You'll be a victim of my love." And also, seriously, who is Chris Brown's manager, and have they ever actually read the lyrics to any of the songs that they have him sing? Because given his patterns of behavior, they're grossly inappropriate. Alright, so we've got a 65% here for Sean Penn, and that trooper actually is in a pretty troubling spot. We're going to go ahead and take him out. 7 damage, and even if Sean Penn's second shot misses, Mel Gibson should be able to finish that off with a pistol. But Sean Penn's not even going to have him worry about it. She's going to go ahead and finish him. Madonna, she's going to hack our terminal.
That should keep EXALT busy for a while.
Is the range on a sawed-off shotgun 1? How does she not have a target in range?
Heading out.
No targets within range. So, Overwatch then? You know what? Let's have Madonna throw a grenade. We're just going to have her drop a grenade on this guy. It should be a kill.
Grenade out.
Although I think we threw an HE grenade instead of an AP grenade, which was remarkably stupid. But no cover for that guy, which gives Chris Brown a much better shot. Still found a way to miss, of course. Chris Brown, not one to be daunted by the odds. He likes a challenge. Kim Kardashian in both a terrible position and out of ammunition. We're gonna move. Oh, the enemy can't. The enemy can't shoot this turn anyway. So, I'm gonna move Kardashian. Just have her reload. And since the enemy cannot shoot, we are gonna want to try and get close to them if possible. And Reb Brown can certainly make that happen.
Wilco.
So we're going to take old Reb, run him right out here into the middle of everybody. And he's going to blast this guy in the face with a shotgun. Send him ass over tea kettle. And Paris Hilton's going to take her guaranteed kill. Relieve the pressure from Madonna. Although the only pressure I think that can be relieved from Madonna these days is the pressure on her inner walls of her aged heart. And that's typically being relieved by an stent that was installed at London Memorial. Matt Lauer with a surprise critical kill. And Mel Gibson has nothing to shoot at, so he's going to go on Overwatch. So EXALT radioing for non-existent reinforcements. And close combat generalist Matt Lauer actually going 1 for 2 with his skill ability there. EXALT forces walking right between 2 shotguns and then steadying his weapon. Suppose he wants to make sure he doesn't miss. It's an odd choice, sir. But we won't mess around. We'll just put a shotgun in your mouth and let Reb Brown blow your skull. And there we go.
EXALT's troops are down and we've secured the transmitter.
Have skull, Reb Brown will remove it. He's like the Paladin, except with more decapitations via shotgun. And 19 kills, no one even... Well, we did have actually Kim Kardashian and... Was it Reb Brown? Might have been Matt Lauer, actually. Took a little bit of grenade, so we did have a couple guys suffer wounded. Matt Lauer may not actually be injured, though, depending on his armor levels. And Mel Gibson spends the entire remainder of the trip returning, telling all of the EXALT troopers about the time that he single-handedly won the Revolutionary War with his guerrilla tactics. Everyone not quite impressed as they realize those events never actually happened because Mel Gibson is not 240 years old. Or is he? Think about it. So, Chris Brown got a promotion. Gonna be dense smoke for Chris Brown. Pretty much a no-brainer. He has smoke grenade already. Dense smoke is a good thing for him. Reb Brown also earning a promotion because of course he did. He's Reb Brown. Sprinter, a fantastic ability, but Reb Brown's foot speed is already absolutely amazing, and we really like low profile for scouts. Helps keep them alive. Paris Hilton earning a promotion as well. Tactical Sense, which is quite useful. Executioner, a little less useful. And Danger Zone, which not useful really at all. Considering we don't have covering fire, it's particularly useless. So it's between Executioner and Tactical Sense, and really a 10 aim and 10 critical bonus is not good. We're just going to go ahead and go with Tactical Sense. It's much better later on. Tactical Sense really helps out when you have you start getting bigger pods of enemies, more than 4 or 5 at a time. Tactical Sense really pays good dividends. And that just leaves Mel Braveheart Gibson. Lock and Load is an interesting choice. Ranger, also interesting. Aggression, probably not. The thing about aggression for a scout, which is why I think it's better for, or rather a sniper, why it's better for snipers than many other enemies, is because coupled with the squad side ability, it really gives you a high critical percent chance. If anybody in your squad, for basically everybody in your squad that can see someone, it gives you plus 10% critical. It's really very good. Actually, I would say it's better than Ranger in that respect if you have squad sight. Lock and load, however, is also very, very useful. It's particularly useful in for the Gauss rifle because it only holds one bullet. Nah, we're going to take aggression. The reason we're going to do it, Mel Gibson, he's a pretty aggressive guy. It just seems it fits him better than lock and load. And that's going to have everybody. Matt Lauer, 11 days in the hospital. Kim Kardashian, despite being more seriously injured, only 5 days in the hospital. Apparently some of that wound action must have hit her in her well-padded derriere and saved her from serious organ injury, whereas Matt Lauer, a little kind of skinny guy, probably his organs are more easily reached. So, oh, even Madonna also got a promotion. Well, I guess congratulations, Madonna. And for Madonna, it's probably going to be holo targeting. Absolutely going to be holo targeting. So, hey, well done, Madonna. Way to get a promotion. You're never actually probably going to carry a real gun. It's going to be that same sawed-off shotgun that you've been carrying forever.
Possible EXALT facility locations.
Well, let's go take a look at that then. So, covert operations. Where can they possibly be? Well, we eliminated Egypt by infiltrating China. That makes a great deal of sense, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. I don't think we have a spare scout now who is untired. So we don't want to scan until we have a scout that we can comfortably send on the infiltration mission. Actually, we could send Tara Reid. You know what? Let's send Tara Reid. Although last time we sent Tara Reid on a covert operation, it did result in Martin Lawrence getting killed. So perhaps Tara Reid is a jinx. We're going to do it either way. So intel scan.
Intel scan complete.
Looks like they're in India.
Location confirmed.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and launch a covert operation on India then. We're going to grab Tara Reid and send her on her way. Tara? Take a sawed-off shotgun. Take an AP grenade. And get to work.
XCOM.
You better work,
Positive,
bitch.
The report states that the alien craft crash-landed in the garage of a suburban middle-class family. Tanner residence. Roger, we'll look into it.
Seriously? Danny Tanner got blown up by there's an alien UFO crash? Somebody actually recorded that and put it in the game? Honestly, I hope they're all dead. Uncle Jesse, Dave Coulier, all of them. All of them are dead. I hope Kimmy Gibbler witnessed the whole thing and just sat out in the street weeping until she wept tears of blood. Yeah. Also, maybe Kimmy Gibbler then went and hung herself afterwards. Just her grief insurmountable. Fucking hated that show. And everything about it. Except for Bob Saget. He's hard. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much going to wrap everything up that we needed to get done. Promotions, everything all taken care of. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like in the comment section down below. Appreciate your support. Really means a lot. And we'll see you again soon.